What's good with the family? We hopping right back into it. You already know what it is when it comes to me, man. We about to go ahead and surf the waves of this crypto market. I know it's been about a little minute since I've been online. Hey, things happen in life. I got caught up in a couple of things that I had to go take care of, and I didn't have time to be streaming, especially when it's not necessarily producing. I don't do this necessarily for the money, but you feel me? Priorities, man, priorities. But right back at it. I'm still up in it, holding strong even through the turbulence. Hope everybody else is doing the same, or at the very least, you could be buying some more while you're getting little discounts on this, that, and the other. But don't take my word for it. I'm not no financial advisor or anything. I'm just a guy here trying to make a quick buck. Just a little degenerate, as some people might want to say. Whatever. Only thing I know is, man, only thing on my mind is getting the bag. I don't know what's on y'all's. If it ain't getting the bag, man, you're gonna be last in this world. That's just the truth on that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get a quick little in-depth look at what's necessarily going on with Bitcoin. What's going on? So, I made this chart. Let me go ahead and back it up real quick. I'm gonna be a little rusty on this too, y'all. It's been a minute, like I said, but I still be looking at the charts all the time. We about to talk about a little something real quick, cause why not? Feel like it's something that people could be learning around here when it comes to Bitcoin and the crypto market as a whole. And you should know that you about to get this bag as long as you investing one way or another. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way back to this, like the first couple of cycles of Bitcoin. This is in 2013 right here when it came all the way up to its little top. But Bitcoin was actually founded back in 2009. They just ain't got all the information for that, since it was a new asset and people didn't even think it was gonna last in the first place. But who cares? We got enough data to assess the situation as we are in now. So let's go ahead and skip past that one. But from the days that it started, it took 1,000 days for it to reach its top. Pay attention to this, all the way up to the top. And all these numbers down here to the bottom, they're all similarly close to each other. And it's going to be a reason for that. You can time these things, ladies and gentlemen, and get this bag. So, say we get to the top, boom. Now Bitcoin goes on a 4-year cycle. 4 years is roughly this amount of days. Almost 1,500 days for a 4-year cycle. And the first year is just going down. Boom, got to crash a little bit. We go ahead and measure that out so you can see exactly from right here to this point where it crashed at. Just look at the cursor lines. Boom, you can see right here, 426 days. It's a little over a year. That's how long it took for it to crash. Boom, right, it's the first year. And then it'll take from this moment all the way up to the top 165 days. That's roughly 3 years right there. You can do the math all you want. It's all up to you. I don't feel like doing all that for you once you do your own due diligence. I'm just showing you that it is possible out here to get this money. But you see right here, okay, 1 year down, 3 years up. We can measure this again. Boom. 1 year down, 365 days on the money. 3 years up. Oh, wait. Messed that one up. That wasn't exactly. See, like I said, man, I don't be rusty. Start right here. Boom. It's the exact same thing, right? It's crazy. So what do you think this cycle is gonna be like? If history doesn't necessarily repeat, it just rhymes a little bit. Like, it ain't gonna be the exact same thing to a T, but history repeats. We all know this, man. We all know it. We don't learn from our lessons. We don't learn from our lessons of not buying in at the bottom and riding it to the top. Buying at the bottom, riding it to the top. We don't learn our lessons. And even when we miss the opportunity, we don't learn the lesson to go back and regain that opportunity. You know what I mean? Just putting y'all on a little game. Just a little bit. A little something. Trying to help y'all little asses out, man. Trying to get this bread. Alright, that's wild, man. My son came and interrupted everything, but it don't matter, man. We gotta push through it all. This is what I'm talking about. Life things that came through and made me stop recording. Youngins, it's a struggle. I love them to death, man. That's what we getting these bags for, right? We doing this for them, Alright, so like I was saying, man, I'm gonna say it like this. It takes roughly 1,500 days from top to top. Also, the same thing from bottom to bottom. Excuse little man here. From bottom to bottom. So we got 1,500 now, almost 1,500, almost 1,500. Boom, boom, boom. You can play around with it. Say whatever you want to say. You know, so you can almost time at least looking at it on the calendar scale. You know how many days until the next top, or at least when you're somewhat close to the next top, because everything goes in to cycles, and history rhymes. It rhymes. It's not gonna be the exact same. Like I said, 1491, 1431, 1430. They're not the exact same. It's okay though. Close enough. You get it off by 3 months. Who cares? You're like so close to the top, it don't even matter. You done rolled your bags all the way up. Doesn't even matter. And another thing to pay attention to is these trend lines that we have up here. So down here at the bottom, as you can see, it's making like a upwards triangle shape, right? That's because Bitcoin is getting short squeezed into this pressure zone right here. This pressure zone is going to be crazy too. You're not going to know what's going to happen when it gets to this marker. We're going to go up still, or is it going to be the turnaround fall off? Because you know that's a subject for another day. But you can pretty much tell when these cycles will be hitting they tops. Now, I'm really giving y'all a lot of sauce right now. I'm not gonna stunt because this is pretty much like my go-to right here. I ain't gonna lie to you, and it pretty much almost fail safe. It's almost fail safe. Almost a fail safe. At the very least, I know I'm gonna be as close to the bottom and as close to the top when I'm buying and selling into the market. So, hey man, it also got the halvings shown right here as well, which will be these green vertical lines that you see on the charts. Boom, 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 and boom. Now, I just want to know what happens after the halving in every cycle. Hold on, we're gonna stretch this out right here. We're gonna look at this cycle right here first. Boom. The halving, we just go coasting sideways. After the halving hits, boom, what we do from this mark? Explode. Almost did a 100x in Bitcoin right here. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. We hit the halving, have a small little sell off. You see these two little red months right here. This is the monthly chart, so every single one of these bars represent a month. So we had two small, two little red months. But after that, what we do? Boom! Did almost a 50x in Bitcoin. This cycle was a little weird because of COVID and all, but still, it is what it is. COVID is COVID. So we had a major sell-off before the halving even hit because of it, but that's okay. This whole little major sell-off right here, it just kind of messed up the cycle as a whole. But we ain't gonna cry about it. We all good. It's alright. People made a lot of money during this time. You actually had two chances to run that money up. DeFi summer and then the meme coin went crazy right here. Now, like I said though, after the halving hit, it did a boom, measly little almost 7x to it. The law of diminishing returns. The longer the time goes, the more money and liquidity flows into the market, the less return you're going to get, because you're going to need more money just to flow into the market to make it even blow up more for you. That's why getting in early is the key. Everybody, you got to get in early. But like I said, from this being shown, I can pretty much mark out when the next top going to be. Roughly around October 25th. Roughly, give or take a little, maybe take a little. Well, is it going to be in May? Is it going to be next year, though, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be over with next year. It's going to be about time to wrap it up. By the time April hits, June hits, July hits, wrap it up. Get out. I'm telling you this right now. We're going to go, unless it's going to be that super cycle where at this point, then we blow off top. Like we go ahead and boom, march our way on up here, get that blow right here, go a little bit off top, you feel me? Then we can start coming back down. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be that type of year though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That might be the next one when we actually do break structure and blow off top, because we're gonna need a lot of money to even come up here to these levels on the real. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. But you see, this is what I'm saying to y'all, man. It's about that time for us to blow up. It's been what, since the halving? You know, the next month after the halving was a green month. Then we had 2 red months. What's gonna happen? Like pretty soon, what's gonna have to happen? What's gonna have to happen? We're gonna have to blow up. Bitcoin ETFs, check. Ethereum ETFs, check. Meme coins in the bag, check. Some decent layer 1s in the bag, check. Look, man, ride the wave. You already know what's up with it, man. Hey, I'm gonna get back at y'all another day, man.